Well, this is it, boys. This is the end. I've decided, once and for all, that I am hereby finished with My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The truth is that I have simply become too mature and well-cultured to be bothered with a silly children's cartoon, and my interests have simply gone elsewhere. At least, that's what I want you to think. The real truth is that I've let the praise that I've gotten from this community inflate my ego so much that I've actually convinced myself that I could succeed in producing music outside of the fandom. And you have to recognize the amount of delusion that goes into thinking like this, because I won't succeed outside the fandom. There's no way. It's effectively impossible. Even if the quality of my music was at a professional level, which, to be clear, it's obviously not, the amount of luck that goes into succeeding in the music industry is way too high to ever make this decision justified. I will fail. But I'm gonna do it anyway, and it's all thanks to you. It's thanks to your unwavering and often undeserved kindness that I became the narcissistic man-child that I am today. Now you might be thinking, but WoodLore, you're just following your dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're right. There's nothing wrong with just following your dreams. But I'm doing so much more than that. Take this video, for example. If I had truly just lost interest, like I want you to believe, this video would be over by now. If anything, I would just make a short announcement video as a courtesy to all of you, and I would move on with my life. But I take myself much more seriously than that. Me leaving the fandom is a big deal. Okay? It is. If it weren't a big deal, then how on God's green one would I be able to use your inevitable heartbreak to make my ego even bigger than it already is? And trust me, my ego needs to be as big as it possibly can right now, because as long as I'm completely blinded by my own self-righteousness, I won't have to face the overwhelming lack of success that I'm about to have when I try to make it outside the fandom. And more importantly, I won't have to face the overwhelming lack of success that I have in all other aspects of my life that drove me to latch onto your attention in the first place. So no, the point of this video is not just to keep you informed. The point of this video is to make as big of a wave as I possibly can, and then to feed on all of your disappointment in order to maintain my own self-worth. You want to know the worst part? After years of your relentless support, your generosity in buying my music, and all the fun and good memories that you gave me for so long, from this moment on, I hate you. Because let's face it, I'm not gonna stand a chance in the music industry if I'm associated with My Little Pony. Well, I'm not gonna stand a chance regardless, but like I said, I'm way too narcissistic to acknowledge that right now. But that's beside the point. What I need to do now is distance myself from you freaks as much as I possibly can. Well, not so much distance myself, but more just insult you every time I get the chance. Because that way, if anyone ever has the idea that I'm a brony, they'll hear me trash-talking you, which will prove to them that I can't be a brony. It's kind of like how some people who are insecure about their sexuality become homophobes, you know? If people think I hate you, then they can't think I'm one of you. At least I really hope that's how it goes. Look, all you need to know is that I'm gonna publicly mock all of you constantly, despite having allegedly lost interest in you, okay? Now, I know this news is devastating. I get it. I'm a god in your eyes, and I'm abandoning you. It's a big deal. But there's a bright side. Because after 3 to 12 months of receiving none of the attention that I've become addicted to, I'm gonna have to make a decision. I can either stop watching anime, get off my butt, and work as hard as I can, or I can shamefully return to the pony fandom with my tail between my legs and reap all of that sweet, sweet affirmation that I know you'll all give me. So don't worry, you're literally all I have. I'll be back. Anyway, share this video on Twitter, Facebook, Equestria Daily, MySpace, Zanga, and all those weird Russian sites that I always find. Make sure to check out the links in the description to see all of the soon-to-be-failed music projects that I still want your money for. And last but not least, please, please, leave a comment about how sad you are that I'm leaving. Because, after all, that's the whole point of all this.